quitting my job and moving away. And I'm gonna give it to you straight like I always do. Right now is the best time and almost not the best time to be doing this video, especially on the topic on what it is, and that's moving and quitting your job. Two things that are not easy to do, two things that people don't do in their well-established careers and are doing good, right? I moved out west, needed to change the scenery. It was beautiful. Mind you, started my family out there, and there are things that are not, they're my business because it's me, right? But I can't share it because it's just not only my business alone for part of the reason on why I moved from out west, right? But for the purposes of this video, it's about the experience and how not easy it is. I don't want to say difficult. You can say difficult. I just love staying positive, even right now, because I'm blessed and highly favored. But it's like I'm boiling inside. And when you're moving and when you're quitting your job, it's close to that same kind of feeling of like boiling. You're not wanting to do it. You're nervous. You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't want to change. The older people get in the physical world, I've learned or I've seen and I've heard, I've saw it plenty of times. People who are older, the whole saying you get stuck in your old ways, it's because people who are older tend not to like any kind of change, the slightest change. You change their coffee, they tripping. You change their creamer, they going crazy on you. But I won't digress. Me moving, I don't like moving, period. I don't know too many people who do like moving, like the process of moving. But I moved across the country in hopes to be a positive person, positivity, be a light, be a blessing. I know God, everything happens for a reason. I know I'm not trying to beat around it, but like again, to be honest with you, I really don't even know. I don't 100% know. I just know that God has me here for a reason, and I kind of really feel like I'm letting him down since I've been here. And I just don't even like this feeling. This is, it's awful, to be honest with you. I just know now all I want is peace. But back to the move. Move wasn't easy. Quitting the job, one would say like that was like a blessing in disguise, but it really wasn't disguise. Like, I learned a lot though from that job. They always say you should learn from jobs. I definitely learned from that job. I don't know. Well, I probably learned a little bit of something from every job, but this one stuck with me. This lesson, it stuck. If all the other times I didn't learn at my jobs and God was trying to get me to learn the thing, like, I need you to understand this. He still don't get it. He said, I got it now, for sure. And I'm gonna do it. Probably is warranted a whole video on that. I don't want to digress too much. It's just the money aspect of it though. Quitting and not having that money and then going through a move. Imagine using all the money that you have, or you just make it happen, or a lot of people like to try to say paycheck to paycheck. It's not ideal, it's not easy, but you have to have a grinder's mindset. You have to know that God is going to take care of you no matter what, and be willing to put in the work. And that's what I did. Quitting my job, and I still, all right, some people, depending on who you are, I have a job, right? I got a couple jobs. I do all the gig work. So if that's a job to you, I have that job. But I have not replaced the traditional corporate 9-to-5 job. Mind you, I came from $30 an hour. This just wasn't no little hokey poke move. Like, I did the thing. I did something that I don't want to be so bold, but I do. Like, not over half of y'all, not even close to half. I'd probably say like it won't even be like 20 people that watch this video that can honestly say that they have or can even put a sentence together like this. People just love to hate, but just hear this though. Nobody has been operating in 2025 and almost for the past decade, having a stay-at-home wife, right? And I don't know, millionaire, billionaire, wealthy man yet, you know? I'm regular in the whole financial spectrum or how people would view me, right? Some try to say I'm broke. Far from that. I never will ever claim that. But the point is, stay-at-home wife, right? I got my family, right? And I done lost what I was even about to say. That's how hot I am right now. But I'm pretty sure it was something along the lines of able to move their family, able to leave a job paying more than $30 an hour, right? You can argue that I shouldn't have left and I should have did these things, but life happens, and I'm learning that I need my peace no matter what. And God calls and things happen in life. I'm not that selfish of a person yet. I don't put myself first enough yet. But point is, that's able to leave the 30 an hour job. Significant other hasn't worked in over 10 years, raising a family, right? We move cross country, still surviving, still making it happen. People saying, oh, gig work's not real. You know, the sentence is over with now, but like, y'all haven't done that. And I'm not even trying to be like that, but y'all can't do that. Y'all will be scared. Y'all be scared to do something like that. Shoot, I honestly don't know why I wasn't more scared. Like, I just was, you know, I like moving around and doing what I do. So for me, it was just like, it was, you know, and I miss my family too, I'm not gonna lie. So I was just really happy to see my family again. But that the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Depending on the situation and what goes on, there could be some truth to that for sure. But, you know, I'm working right now, so I will get back to you about this moving and quitting job situation. Moving across the country and quitting a job within your career, making over $30 an hour, without like transitioning into another job close to around the amount of money that you're making, it's not easy. Nobody can just sit there and say, oh yeah, I've done it, and multiple times. I do like moving around, the traveling aspect, but like up and moving like houses and stuff like that, the moving, I don't. It's not easy, but I know that it's something that God wanted me to do. It's in my heart. You know, right now, the grass may not seem as green, but don't worry, we're going to spray that fertilizer down. We're going to spray that fake grass down, or we're going to roll out some of that pre-grown fake grass, and it's going to be green. But nah, in all seriousness, like, I know that once I take a couple of steps in the right direction and do what I need to do, it's all going to work out for His good and His plan. But if you are ever in a situation to where you have to move, you have to quit your job, let alone you have to do both and or adding on another obstacle to it, really understand that that's where people, community, but mainly God will have people around you or someone like me within this community that can relate, that's here. If you want to talk about it, you just need someone to vent to. Like, I get it. There's a lot that can get pent up and you don't want it to come out the wrong way. So that's why I'm so grateful to have YouTube. But when it comes to moving and quitting your job, whew, that's like a 1-2. And if you can stand that 1-2 punch and not be knocked out, you can get up and fight and push through it. Know that it can be. The grass can be a lot taller, a lot greener, a lot more lucrative. It all depends on your situation. You're not moving just for any old reason. I'm sure. Do the research. Well, I didn't have to do the research when my first move, I didn't. But do the research if you're going to be moving and you have a little bit of time and you're not just doing everything spare the moment like myself. That's just how I live. I live my life on the edge, I don't take pride in it, but my mother tries to call me like the king of procrastination, which I'm not. I'm not the master of procrastination. I get it done. I perform best under pressure. Under pressure. But yeah, I know y'all know I gotta give me a little song reference in almost every video. It seems like now, but moving, I do not care for it. I told my people next time we move, I'm paying professionals. But something like that cross country, that would have cost thousands of dollars. Yes, I potentially looked into it because I do not like moving, but I didn't have all that. I didn't have that much money to put towards that at the time, where I wasn't willing to. So one will argue I didn't have it because if I have enough money, I won't have to worry about saying no to anything. I'll just be able to throw money at it like the wealthy. But no, it's not easy. I'm pretty sure the majority of people don't like moving and then quitting your job. A lot of people would probably qualify me as a crazy man. He's a crazy man. Like, why would you leave your job? Why didn't you transfer? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? Cause my peace of mind, I had it. $30 is not worth it. I almost say $100. Maybe upside of $100 an hour, I might have been able to keep dealing with that and ate that fake pudding, that whole, leave everything at the door, it's okay, nothing, all this, like just all that corporate baloney. I would have been eating them sandwiches, but you would have had to pay me a pretty couple of, I won't even say penny, ain't no pennies, multiple blue strips. Golden blue strips with a golden trim would have been paying me in gold. I'm learning that my peace of mind really matters. And there's a lot of people, and it's kind of sad, there's a lot of people, I think, I was talking to somebody about it, that they are willing to take a pay cut to work from home because it's a peace of mind. I was just talking to somebody who I dropped some food off to and did an order for, and she was telling me that she's leaving her job. She does cleaning, and she's a great worker, loves the people, loves the people who she cleans for, like the actual other employees at the building that she cleans. Like, she's been there and established relationships. She loves that aspect of it, but she's the only one cleaning. And then she said they basically rotate her around to the different sections, and then the other people just don't clean, and then they just eventually rotate her back to the dirty sections again, and they're just basically taking advantage of her, and she's not feeling it, and she would rather leave and take the pay cut. Like, the money isn't everything, but as a rapper always says, money isn't everything, it's the only thing. But seriously, like, money is not the only thing. Like, some people care about their peace of mind over the money. You can't just pay somebody $1 million an hour just to do whatever it is that you want them to do. If by the time you want them to do something that they can't do, they can't stand, they hate, over time they might accept it, right? $1 million, that's obviously like it's a stretch. Like, you ought to be like, shoot, I'll do it. Who paying $1 million an hour? Whatever it is, I'm down until the time comes, right? Or you might do it for a little bit, and then all of a sudden you getting tired of it because it's something that you don't like. But I'm not gonna digress no more. Just understand that it's definitely not easy moving and quitting your job, which was a career, and moving across country to top that. But know it can be done. If you're in that situation, know you can do it. Stay strong. Make sure that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you.